Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thanks again for joining me here. I hope you're having a phenomenal day. Quick look again here at XRP, seeing what's going on. We're going to draw some new fib levels here and just kind of see roughly how far back the price could pull back if it does. Keep in mind this 64-cent range, I'm using a round number there, is a pretty strong consideration for support level here, considering that's the most recent high and effectively just bullishly back tested that as a horizontal trend line. So we're going to double check that and a few other key factors. So if you are new to the channel, just want to say welcome on board. Thanks so much for watching. If you've been watching for a while, hey, maybe comment below. Let me know how long it's been. It's great to hear from you, of course. And obviously, like the video if you get a chance, just to help grow the channel. Get this in front of more people who actually deserve a fighting chance to become better traders. Because honestly, YouTube's really bad about recommending my content just because how short my videos are. And in general, a lot of folks are unaware, but typically once they discover the channel, they're very thankful, and I'm thankful for you too, so appreciate it. If you do want to become a better trader though, CryptoCache.tech is the site. Link down below. Quick little congrats. Well, we took a nice short from AVAX recently, 22%, and Caspa long, 50% there. And my day trading bots have been killing it here lately. Actually, as a matter of fact, we got XRP, ETH, and a handful of other trades too. A lot of longs here today though, Chainlink as well. So anyways, if you want to trade, have more opportunities to trade, there's a lot there, of course. Taking a look here at 66 cents, we can see heavy concentration liquidation, right? That does incentivize the price to push higher because a lot of people are shorting that level. It is effectively a double top if you zoom in a little bit, so there's that as well. That kind of causes the price action to essentially pull back. It's really common for double tops to have a high success rate. They're about like 75-80% success. Future reference, I have a chart pattern section in my Discord, and if we look at the double top, yep, there you go, 75% probability of success for the price to pull back once that happens. Now, does that mean the price just pulls all the way back? No, it just means it's going to come back down to the local high, which is already done. So nothing too crazy there. Anyways, we look at the liquidation at 66 cents. We're looking at anywhere between what that's 845 million, 705 million. Yeah, so we're looking at about 1.5 billion in liquidation at about 66 cents alone. Okay, now there's not a ton of liquidation on the downside, so you guys got to understand, guys and gals, we have a decent chance the price will continue higher to sweep that last level of liquidation before it pulls back. It's just a common characteristic in trading. It's not a guarantee. We want to find other contributing factors to see if we have potential to continue higher, but generally speaking, that's something we want to be mindful of. We can also kind of see here on the chart, there's quite a lot of closures, candlestick closures in the last high at about 65 cents. So just going to pull this little line out here, just kind of see, because you can see multiple attempts to break that level and having difficulty -1 pump and dump. Okay. So again, just something to be mindful of. This coin does have a tendency of going on sporadic types of movements, so please be mindful of that. I'm sure there's probably some people that are XRP fanatics that are going to dislike that I say that this coin is very susceptible to fundamental catalysts, but it's just the truth. And a lot of times, with no reason at all, the price will shoot up or shoot down. So just be mindful of that. If you're ever in a profitable trade with this coin, just adjust your stop loss higher or lower, depending on the direction you're taking, and make sure you secure profits. We're right here at 70 on the RSI. Generally, that's going to be construed as a resistance level. Of course, breaking through it, different story. It could continue to run. As we can see, the price ran pretty hard once we broke through it last time. But at this point here, we can presume it's going to work as a resistance. So the new high roughly is 66 cents. We can see here as well, MACD converging here with a nice little MACD-FU. That's common with bullish trends. MACD and RSI, stochastic RSI, both looking very good. Money flow index is low, all things considered. Yeah, I don't really like to see MFI coming down as the price goes up. That tells me there's less buying pressure in general, but coincidentally, we see a lot more volume in the last 2 days. So that does counteract that as well. That holds the price action in place. Keep in mind the money flow index is like a 14-day lag. So over the last 14 days, we're seeing less volume coming in. But that does exclude, probably it basically takes into consideration the average of the last 2 weeks. So it can exclude certain parameters there and kind of throw things off. When we look at the 4-hour time frame, though, what we want to look at here is, again, 70 on the RSI, working like a champ there as a resistance level. Money flow index pulling back, stochastic swinging down. So I think there's a solid chance that we're going to see the price maybe continue down a little bit further. We do got to give the chance, that 64 cent mark a chance to hold. Again, that's the local high, more recent high. And that level is important to see if it closes above or below that. Generally, I like to wait for a closure either above or below that and use other confirming factors before I take a trade instead of just jumping right in, right? Now again, day trading, different story altogether. You look at our Premium Plus group here, there's a reason why this short here from XRP is successful, okay? Let's see if I can find the entry here for XRP. There we go. 6x leverage short is 65 or 64.6 down to 64. So again, just an example. I mean, you can totally have success day trading. My day trading bot does that all the time, but what I'm getting at here is that from a swing trader's perspective, waiting for a candlestick closure on the daily, more specifically, can be very, very beneficial. So that way you know who controlled that last 24-hour period, okay? But at this point, 4-hour time frame, we've seen some divergences, but nothing like remarkably bearish. We're still above all moving averages here. I forgot to look at the SMAs on the daily, which is running concurrent with the ascending trend here. So generally speaking, we're looking pretty solid here in the overall sense for XRP being above all moving averages. So the 4-hour and daily time frame are exhibiting pretty strong qualities here, kind of letting us know that we're in pretty decent shape here in the overall sense. Let's look at the hourly and kind of just confirm we're probably going to be in a situation where we're getting some false positives here. We are. So let me double check here, or clarify rather. On the hourly time frame, the Ichimoku cloud, if we're above the cloud, we're generally in a favorable position, which we are right now. That kind of reinforces the support of 64 cents. Lagging spans soon to intersect rather. So when you see that, it's usually a good cause for consideration to consider carrying some profits. Okay, and again, it's not a guarantee, but the truth is this is a conservative indicator. It really helps give you confirmation on a lot of different time frames, specifically the hourly. I found the most benefit. And when we see the lagging span getting close to the price action, that's usually a sign to maybe consider either A, cutting your losses if you're in a short, or B, securing profits if you're in a long. I guess it depends on the direction you're taking, but simply put, we have good momentum. There's 3 out of 3 reasons right now as to why a long position is much more viable. But it just basically telling us here that we're losing momentum, the window of opportunity is closing, and with this double top, it's a great chance we could see the price pull back, so why not secure profits, okay? But this is by no means confirming a short position, at least for a longer term hold, okay? Again, it's easy to want to short the top, especially a double top. That's understandable, that's one thing. When we look at everything here, the 4-hour and the daily time frame are still quite bullish, so it's hard to want to short into that, at least me personally. So I'm going to kind of hang out on the sidelines and not trade when I see something like that. All right, so that's roughly what we're looking at here for this wonderful coin. I hope that made sense. Oh, last thing too, that's super important. I totally forgot to open with this. Bitunix is offering an exclusive campaign right now, deposit bonus essentially for the full month of August. So if you're part of my community and you've already used the link to register, you're good to go. If you need to use the register, consider using it moving forward. No KYC or VPN for these guys, and I can tell you, phenomenal exchange, highly recommend it. Link down below for more information. I hope you all have a great rest of the day though. Thanks again so much for your time. We'll look forward to seeing the next one. Take care.